Hi everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday video. This is the sales for week 2. I'll just hang on a minute in case anyone decides to join live. As I've said in my last couple of videos, I'm still new to live streaming. I don't know what time to do live streaming. I can do mornings and afternoons. And so yeah, if you're watching this at a later time and you want to join me live on a Tuesday, let me know in the comments what time on a Tuesday you can do. I can do mornings and afternoons. The latest I could probably do is between 4 and 5, and because I've got to get tea ready and I want to finish work around that time. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to join me live ever, and just let me know in the comments what time. So I don't know if anyone's going to join today. No, I do get a lot of views on these live streams after the fact. Not many people join me live normally. So yeah, there's a couple of people watching now, so hello. Drop me a comment in the chat if you want to chat or ask any questions. Hi Tim, nice to see you live. I know you're one of the guys I've just been talking about that want to join me live, but I never know what time to do on the Tuesday, what time people can do during the day. So I don't know if 11 o'clock works for people or whether they want it at a different time. I don't know. Anyway, hello. As I said, the purpose of this video is to do my week 2 sales video. I know people like to watch these type of reselling videos or what I've sold in the last week. Sales wise, it's been a bit hit and miss this week. I've had really good days, and I've actually had my first day where I haven't sold anything, which was last Thursday. I sold nothing all day, and then Friday I only sold one bulk lot of DVDs, 2 set, which I'll show you in a minute. That was literally $5.99. So for Thursday and Friday, I made no money, which is quite shocking. But the weekend just gone, the weekend sales made up for that. A lot of sales over the weekend, and I packed them all up yesterday and shipped them. So yeah, the weekend certainly made up for my 2 low sales days last week. Tim says it's all quiet, good. Quite quiet in the shop at the moment. Yeah, I can see your shop's doing well. I've seen a couple of people on Instagram like saying they've been to your shop and things, which is really cool. I'm glad it's going well. Hi C, nice to see you again. I think you were on last week's video. So yeah, quiet again. So 3 people watching this video at the moment. I don't really know what else to catch you up on before I go into my sales. You can see behind me, which way? That way. Pokemon plush. If you watched my video from Saturday, you'd have seen that whole floor area where that Union Jack rug is was full of plush. If you haven't gone and watched that video, go and watch it because it's insane. Yeah, I spent a lot of Saturday sorting out my plush. I've got loads of it. That's the next lot I'm listing, all those Pokemon plushes, Build-A-Bear plushes. There's a couple of other random ones that I was washing. I've also got a box down there. I've just edited all the photos for those, but I've got to take the photos for those Pokemon ones this afternoon. So hi, I don't know when to go into my sales, whether to jump straight in, and I don't know, or wait for other people. Trying to think if anything else has happened this week. Not a lot. I couldn't go to the car boot on Sunday because it was lashing down with rain. There was no point even going out. I went on the Facebook group later on, and they said there was only 13 sellers there, so it wouldn't have been worth going to that. So yeah, I just stayed in and did more listing, taking photos and stuff. So didn't do that. I didn't go to the charity shops on Saturday either because I was doing my plush sorting out, which I would have told you about in my video if you watched that. So I haven't really been secondhand sourcing. I think I mentioned before, on a Monday, it's difficult for me to do live streaming on a Monday. I normally like to do my sales on a Monday, but I don't. And because my partner's off on a Monday, so we tend to try and do things together. I do the food shopping and stuff on a Monday morning, so I can't really do anything on a Monday. It's quite difficult. So that's why I do it on a Tuesday, these sales videos, if you're wondering that. So if no one's got any other questions, I'll probably go into my sales. That was what I was going on about. I did the food shop yesterday morning, but when I do the food shop, I also go to B&M because it's right next to Tesco where I do my food shop. And I did some retail arbitrage, so I sourced some stuff in B&M. Finally got the Doctor Who exclusive box sets, well, some of them. Found them, was it Friday last week? Yeah, I'm glad I managed to find some because they sell really well, even if you split out the figures from the box set, which is what I've done. There's two Dalek sets that have just come out. Day of the Daleks and Power of the Daleks, I think. The Day of the Daleks one is really sought after and hard to find. Well, actually, when I went Friday, they had loads of it and they didn't have many of the others. I went back yesterday, all the Day of the Daleks ones are sold, which is really annoying because I did buy one on Friday. I wanted to buy more, but they didn't have any left. They had a couple of the Power of the Daleks ones. They had a couple of the Keys of Marinus figure set, which you'll see in my sales video. My sales coming up, I'll show you all that. Yeah, so I'm going to go into my sales now, if no one's got any other questions. So again, bear with me because I'm still new at sharing my screen and stuff. So if it all goes wrong, let me just bear with me. So I've set it up ready, so it should work. There we go. So let me just get onto the screen here so I can see what I'm looking at. You should be able to see that, yeah. Right, so this is my first sale. You probably don't remember, but last week in my sales, there was a guy who bought Anakin Skywalker. From I think it might have been the same wave as this one. This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi from Attack of the Clones. It was either the day after, I think it must have been the day after, otherwise it would have been in last week's video. So these sales start on Monday and go to Sunday, just gone. So he bought this on Monday. I think I sent him an offer for $34.99. It didn't sell for $37.99. Sold for $34.99, which is fine because I saved postage because I bundled the Anakin and Obi-Wan together to post. So that was a nice sale. I bought this for about £10. Again, it was from one of those bulk lots I bought on eBay that worked out about £10 a figure. And this one I noticed was slowly going up in price on the second-hand market. So yeah, I'm really happy with that sale. Next sale, we have a plush, which is good because I need to start getting rid of some plush, but this was a tiny plush. This is a little Tigger. I knew this would sell around Halloween, which is why I listed it quite soon after I opened my shop on eBay. I bought it for £1 from a car boot sale. It's a Disney Devil Tigger. It's even got the name on this little tag, Devil Tigger. So that was good because I could identify it, and it's got a year on it as well, which is even better. It's a nice little plush. Very cute, especially for the Halloween season, him in a little devil outfit. So yeah, I sold that for $9.99, and yeah, it only cost me £1. So I was happy with that sale. And next I sold one of these. I don't really know what these are. I saw them really cheap on eBay. There was three. There was two Anakins and a clone trooper. I've still got the clone trooper for sale on my eBay. But this is the Anakin, and there was one of the Anakins was open. The other one was still sealed, and the same guy bought both the Anakins. So basically I listed this open Anakin first for $7.99, later on, and then a few days later, so once this is sold, I relisted it for $9.99, the brand new one. And a couple of days later, that sold to the same person. Unfortunately, they were days apart, so I couldn't ship them together, but still sold both of them. They're these little model kits. They're not something I would personally buy because I prefer a proper figure, but there's these little models you can put together, pre-painted. Yeah, and they went to like a shipping company, so they'll go overseas eventually. There's these shipping companies around the UK. People can use as their address to mail to, and then they ship out. Once they've got a few parcels, they get shipped out to the person overseas. So yeah, that's what happened to these Anakins. I haven't got the other one on. I won't show you the other one later. There's no point. Next was this puzzle. This is a really nice puzzle I picked up quite recently. I think it might have been the last car boot I did. Sealed, Ravensburger, 500 piece. I prefer picking up 1,000 piece ones, they sell better. But this still sold, full price for £9.99. There was someone offering, I think they offered £7 or £8, and I came back with £9. But in the meantime, it sold for £9.99 full price from someone to someone else. And after it sold, the person that was giving me offers messaged me saying, "Where's the item gone? I want to buy it for £9." I was like, sorry, someone's bought it in the meantime. First come, first serve, I guess. I didn't say that. I was nice about it. But, you know, if you want, you know, offering offers and stuff, you have to kind of realize that other people might buy them in the meantime. So you have to be careful. If it's something you really want, is that £1 off really worth it, or do you just want to pay full price before someone else buys it? So I was happy to sell this puzzle. I bought this and a Minions puzzle for £5, so £2.50 technically it cost me. So next one is a Star Wars figure. This was the last figure from a box of figures I bought from Wave 20, I believe, of the vintage collection. This is a Range Trooper from Solo, so not one of the most in-demand figures, but still a good figure. You can army build it. And yeah, it sold for £13.99. I can't remember if it went on offer £12.99, possibly went £12.99. But yeah, this was the last one from the box, and I sold them all within a week. So I ended up buying a brand new box full of the same figures. So I relisted them all on my shop again because they sold really well. So I made some profit out of them. So I might as well do it all again, which I have. Next, we have a DVD. This was, again, an offer. I think it was £6.99, but someone offered £5 for it, or £4. I came back for £5.50, and they bought it. Most Haunted. Again, it's the right kind of time of year to be selling Most Haunted, I guess, with Halloween coming up. I've still got a few to list, I think, but I have put some on my shop already. So yeah, that's all £5.50. I don't know how much. I've just been buying bundles of Most Haunted, so probably cost me £1 maybe. Next was a nice sale. This was £29.99, and it sold on offer for £27.99. It's a Build-A-Bear Star Wars Wicket, the Ewok, which is really cute. Tempted to keep it myself, but I've got a Wicket. I've got a little Wicket, so I prefer to keep that one really. And I haven't got room for more plush to keep. So yeah, really nice sale. I had 2 of these, so this was the first one it sold, and I've taken new photos of the second one, and that's live on my shop now for the same price. It's got some interest again. Same price, £29.99. I sent out an offer this morning for £27.99, so I don't know whether that will sell as well. But yeah, really cute Build-A-Bear, and I'm glad I sold him because he's been online since my shop opened. He was one of the first things I listed. So yeah, I'll just check the comments, see if anyone's saying hello. Tim, that's a cute looking Ewok. Yeah, it is cute. As I said, I'm tempted to keep the second one myself, but I can't. I need to make space, really. Hi, Chris. I don't think I've seen you in my lives before, so hello. I'm just going through my weekly sales from Monday to the Sunday just gone. So I'm just going through those at the moment. So yeah, I've just done the Wicket Ewok Build-A-Bear. And strangely, on the same day, this sold. It's kind of creepy. It's a 4-inch Wicket the Ewok Forces of Destiny figure. So 2016, they released, was it a Netflix? No, it wouldn't be Netflix, I don't know. Some sort of cartoon, maybe it was on YouTube. Forces of Destiny, whereas these little mini story cartoons. There must have been a Wicket one, I haven't watched them. But they released a range of dolls, like Princess Leia from Endor, and she had Wicket with her. Now, he doesn't have his spear. He's missing his spear. And I listed this, and within 5 minutes, I got an offer for £8. I put it up for £8.99. And so, yeah, I accepted it because it was only 99p off. So that sold within 5 minutes, probably the fastest selling thing I've had so far. But yeah, I thought £8.99 was, marked up a bit. They've sold for less than that, but he didn't have his spear, I guess. It's a nice little figure. It would have been cute just to have on my desk, but try not to have too much clutter on my desk. Next, we have another Star Wars thing. So the two Ewoks and this sold on the Wednesday last week. So 3 Star Wars things on one day. That was nice. It was these 8080 legs. These were picked up from a car boot sale. One of the first I went to, I think, probably. They were on another reseller's. He was definitely a reseller selling it at the car boot sale. And I recognized him because I'd seen him buying the car boot sales as well. He must have just been clearing some stock, but he wanted premium prices for everything. I managed to get these for £2 each. I did try doing offers with him, but he wasn't having any of it. He had a low grey Ewok vintage figure as well, complete for £8. Which it only sells for about 12. So I thought, no, there's no point even picking that up, and he wasn't budging on any offers. But I bought these in the end off him, £2 each, so £4. They sold for £11.99 on offer. I sent out an offer for £11.99, and they sold for £11.99, which isn't too bad. To mean, obviously, an 8080 has 4 legs, so I don't know. Not everyone wants 2 legs, and it was hard to describe them because they're obviously slightly different. They do have these letters, C and a D. So that's how I ended up listing them. I just put spare parts C and D for the 8080, and someone bought them. There was a little bit of interest in them. I think I had a couple of messages about them. But yeah, glad they sold. I'll just go back to the chat. Chris, I've been watching your channel for a while, got into it through Star Wars CCG vids. Yeah, I really need to do more Star Wars CCG. I was doing these set overviews about a year ago, which I really enjoyed doing because I got out my cards and looked at them, which I haven't done for a few years. That's nice. But I haven't done the later sets like Endor. I don't think I've done Endor. Anyway, Death Star 2 and like the Episode 1 sets. I don't think I've done those yet. So I sort of, I don't know what happened. I just forgot about them or moved on to something different to do. So I really need to finish those off, really. So Chris says, interested in all the eBay buying and selling stuff as well, as I do it casually myself. Yeah, that's how I started, just selling off bits of my collections and things. Self-employed, doing something I'm passionate about, 3 years now, and I really enjoy other people taking the journey? Glad it's going well for you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. This is my 3rd week now. It still feels like I'm on holiday from a job and like I should be going back to work in a couple of days or something. But yeah, so it's still slightly sinking in that this is my job now and I don't have to go back to work anymore. I don't have to take any phone calls or emails from other managers. And yeah, it's really weird getting used to it. Okay, because I've never been self-employed before. I've always worked for a company. So yeah, it's good. I've been quite motivated, which sometimes is a little hard for me. Some days you don't feel like doing stuff, but I do a bit every day. And because my partner works quite a lot and he does work out of his employment as well, so it gives me time to do more work. So it keeps me busy and I really enjoy what I do. So yeah, I'm loving it. Tim says, same here with me. Chris came for the Star Wars CCG, stayed for how awesome Rick is and support the new venture. Oh, thanks, Tim. Yeah, I liked your videos as well. I like your gardening stuff, and because I don't have a garden living in an apartment, so it's nice seeing someone outdoors. I have lived in a house before, and yeah, I do like my gardening. I used to do gardening at lunchtime in primary school with the girls as well. Didn't play football, I did gardening with the girls. Chris, hopefully you're not procrastinating me. I do have my moments. I do get sidetracked sometimes. If I get an item, I start looking it up and then that goes, oh, I'll look at this and then I'll look at this and then realise an hour's gone by and I haven't done anything. So yeah, let's go back to the sales. So yeah, those are the 8080 legs. Nice to find some vintage stuff at a car boot. You don't see that very often. So then I had no sales on Thursday, and this was the only thing that sold on Friday. And this was on Friday evening, I think this sold. I was starting to get a bit, oh no, what's going on? There's no sales for 2 days. It's this Hallelujah DVD set. This was a comedy from the early 80s starring Thor Hurd, which older people might know who she is. It's a comedy about the Salvation Army. I have watched it. It is mildly funny for the subject matter and the era it was created in, I guess. This was the first release. It has been re-released by Network DVD, who are quite big, releasing vintage TV programs. These are the first releases. They're not very well made. Quite a lot of the pictures on the DVDs are pixelated. You can see they're weird and like that. That is so low res to put on a DVD cover. Yeah, it's not the best made DVD set. I'm really hoping that when they receive them, they don't go, oh, are these fake? Because they look really low res. Look at that picture. It's so low res and like artifacts around it and stuff. It looks like it's a pirate DVD, but it isn't. So yeah, $5.99. I paid £2, I think, at the car boot sale for those. So I didn't really make a lot of money on that. But it was a sale. Then it was, sorry, just don't clear my throat. Then it was Saturday. And this is when the weekend sales picked up, and I was really happy by the end of the weekend because I had a lot of sales over the weekend. So the first thing that sold was this set of character building mystery Lego blind bags for $5.99. I picked them up at a car boot sale. It was either 3 for £1 or 50p each. I can't remember now. But yeah, they were on quite early on. I think I listed those and they sold in the end, $5.99, which was really good. Next was a vintage action figure. This is Winston from the Real Ghostbusters cartoon. It's classed as a Fright Features figure, so you click his arm in and his head spins round and he does this opening mouth movement, which is quite scary. But yeah, a cool thing for an action figure. He sold for $5.99. I sent out an offer to a watcher and they bought it for $5.99. This was a bundle of figures. I think I had 3 or 4 real Ghostbusters figures I bought on eBay. I sold the others and this was the last one left. And yeah, $5.99 that went for, which was quite good. And next was, oh yeah, this is the start of my B&M sets. So over the course of a few hours, a guy purchased all 3 of the B&M Doctor Who Keys and Mariners set. I haven't got one to show you actually. I will probably go and run and get it because it's quite an interesting thing to show you. So bear with me a sec. So what it is a set. I have done a video on this, which you can go and check out if you want. So it's a Keys and Mariners set from B&M. You can't get it anywhere else, but these sets are really cool because you can just split out the figures and they do normally make money if you do that, rather than selling the whole box set separately, because sometimes people only want a certain figure, like the companion, or they want multiples of these monsters. So yeah, that's why I split them out. And let me just go back to that. Right. So yeah, over the course of a few hours, the same guy bought all 3, which was a bit bizarre because you could have bought the set by itself, you know, all 3 figures for less money. So I don't quite understand why he bought them separate in the end, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I sold all these 3 and made quite a lot of profit on them. So I went to B&M yesterday and picked up a couple more sets, and yeah, hopefully the same thing will happen. I've got a lot of interest on my Ian Chesterton figure that I've relisted already. There's about 4 watches on it already, so hopefully that will sell soon. But yeah, so the box set's selling B&M for $19.99, and I sold these 3 figures. They're all full price, free shipping, and he paid separate, so I got extra fees, but that doesn't really matter because I shipped them together in the end. So yeah, those were the 3 Doctor Who figures I sold this week. Next, just a quick little sale of some Oracle cards, Oracles of the Moon. They're like Oracle cards, you know what they're like. They're not tarot cards, but they're like, you use them for like inspiration and stuff. There's like inspirational quotes and things, and you can journal with them and stuff. So people like, they're quite popular things. So I do try and pick them up if I can. Next is another retail item. Picked up at retail and sold on for a profit. It's a Minecraft ceramic mug. It's got a creeper on. There's a little defect in his eye. You can see that there. I didn't notice that until after I listed it, and it sold quite quick, so I didn't have time to change the listing, but it sold anyway. Hopefully they looked at the pictures before buying it. It sold for $13.99, so for this, I think I started it at 14, then a couple of hours later I was thinking that's a bit much, people are selling them for less, so I put it down to $13.99, and someone bought it in the end for full price. I did send some offers out to people as well, but they didn't buy it on offer, but someone bought it full price in the end, so that was good. And next is the first one of my relisted vintage collection figures. I've got another box because they sold so well the first time. and I can't remember if it sold on offer, this one. It might have sold for $15.99. But yeah, I relisted them. I put the price up by £1 on each figure, just because the reason why, because they sold so quickly the first time. So yeah, I think it went on offer for $15.99, this one. I still have one available because there was 2 in the box. Next is, this was actually a personal item from my own collection that I just listed on eBay because I don't need them anymore. 3 Doctor Who DVDs from season 12. And last week or the week before, season 12 was announced to be the next Blu-ray set. So when the Blu-ray sets come out, I always get rid of my DVDs. These don't have the covers, only because I get my covers signed at conventions. So I keep the covers and sell off the DVDs. Now I have got the other stories from this season for sale on my eBay, but they haven't got signed covers, so that's why I've listed those separately, because they'll probably sell better on their own. But I lumped these together, $9.99 quick sale. So yeah, that's right. And this story, Horns of Nymon, is my birthday story. So it was basically, I was born. This is the last story broadcast before I was born. Interesting fact. It would have been this one, Sharda, but it was never completed because of a strike, so it was never broadcast. So yeah, my birthday story, Horns of Nymon. It's one of the worst stories ever made. People don't like it. I like it because it's campy and because it's my birthday story, I've just got a liking for it, but people don't like it. But yeah, that's the 3 DVDs that I sold there. Next, this was another quick selling item. It sold within, I don't know, an hour maybe. Just a basic DVD, it's sealed. I picked it up for 10p, I think. It was a bulk lot of 10p each DVDs. It's Uncle Buck, one of my favourite movies. I love this movie so much. I've got it on Blu-ray. Yeah, it had a bit of cellophane issue going on. But yeah, basic DVDs like this don't sell very well. I don't know if it's on Netflix or anything. I put it up for $2.99 because it was sealed and it sold full price. Bear with me a second, my computer's doing something. No, I don't want to update yet. I'm trying to do a live stream. So yeah, it sold full price, which I was really happy about. And as I said, it only took about an hour to sell, which I was surprised about. But yeah, absolutely loved that movie. I'll just check the comments. Tim, I remember those from growing up. They were so cool. I think that was the Ghostbusters figure you were talking about there. So yeah, they are cool. I did try to start collecting them. Again, this was one of my failed collections from last year. I started collecting them. They are easier to get hold of and cheaper to get hold of than vintage Star Wars figures. But in the end, like the vintage Star Wars, I decided to get rid of them. See, love that film. Yeah, Uncle Buck. Yeah, I love it. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's just a film you can watch over and over and still laugh at it. Next, we have a little Thai Beanie Baby. These don't normally sell well. I did price it higher than some of them that are on eBay are selling at, and thankfully it sold for full price, $8.99, which I was really happy about. I paid £1 at the car boot for this. Still had its tag. It's a very cute. I've got this actual one myself, and I've got a buddy bigger size of it as well. It comes out every Christmas. It's really cute. So yeah, I was really happy that sold full price. Next is another plush, which is good because I need to get rid of my plush. It's a Disney Marie from the Aristocats. I try and I'm decided to only pick up these ones from now on. I started picking up every single plush from Disney under the sun when I first started, and then I realised they're not actually worth that much. But these ones with the little patches on do still make money, so I'm only going to pick those up from now on. It sold for full price. Again, this wasn't on eBay very long. I can't remember how long it was, but it wasn't on very long at all. Maybe a couple of hours. And yeah, it sold for $12.99, and yeah, I was really happy about that. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it might have been £1, that one. It was really dirty when I picked it up, so it has gone through the washing machine because it had loads of brown marks all over it and dirt. But yeah, it came out really nice when it came out, and yeah, sold well. And the last item that sold on Sunday, just gone, was this Asda George Home Throw fleecy blanket thing. It was on clearance, end of line. This was the last one. I would have picked up more if there were more, but there was only one left. It was £3 on end of line discount. I picked it up because I thought, yeah, it's Zodiac, it's coming up, Halloween, Christmas, you know, winter. People want fleecy blankets at winter, and the theme is quite Halloween-y, I guess, with the Zodiac signs on it. Sold full price, $12.99, which I was really happy about. So yeah, I'm going to have to keep my eye out for more. Obviously, they won't be discounted during the winter because people want them during the winter, but you never know. I'll keep my eye out for any more discounted stuff. Or, see, I was at Marie the cat. That was probably for that. Yeah, it's not. I'm a cat person, but yeah, it's not really something I would want to keep. But I can't have a cat because I'm allergic, unfortunately. I'd love a cat, but I can't. So yeah, that was my last sale for this week. I haven't added up how much I sold, actually. That was a fail, wasn't it? All I know, it was less than the previous week, which is unfortunate, but I did have those either no sale day on Thursday and Friday only sold £5.99. So I think it worked out about £300 or £400. Previous week I did over 500. So yeah, sales a little down, but then I expect that because it's middle of the month. Sales normally peak sort of beginning of the month, end of the month because of paydays and things. So yeah, just keep on listing. I've listed quite a few things this week. This is what, well, it's brought up as my shop. Managed to find some nice things at retail. Listed this Loch Ness Beanie Baby. I found that for, was it 3 for £1, so 33p. And it's worth, well, I've listed it for £39.99, and I've got several watches on it, and hopefully it will sell soon. I have sent out a couple of offers for £37.99, but no one's bought it yet, and I'm hoping that eventually it might sell full price because it has got a lot of interest in it. I've still got this Dumbledore cup that I bought for £15 from a car boot sale. It's got 20 watches on. That's insane, isn't it? You can buy it new on Amazon for about 100. So yeah, it's not much of a discount buying it brand new, but 20 watches. I have been sending out offers for $79.99. So if it comes up to send an offer, someone, I've been sending out $79.99 offers to people. Unfortunately, no one's bid and bought it for $79.99 yet, but you never know, someone might in the future. So yeah, that's my shop as it stands. Yesterday I did something I've never done before on eBay. I listed variations. You might have seen these listings before. where it's one listing but several different items on one listing. So I finally worked out how to do it. So you can select this card, for example. Padme is a rarer one, so it's $7.99. And then you've got the other ones, $2.99, $2.99, and $2.99. So yeah, finally worked out how to do it. It's something I've always wanted to do on eBay because I think it only costs you one listing instead of doing 4 different listings for each card individually. So yeah, I was really happy to finally work out how to do it. So that's all my listings and everything this week. Let me just go back to the main screen. So yeah, I've been live for 40 minutes. I've finally realized I don't have a 5-hour limit on StreamYard every month. I thought I had a 5-hour limit, but that was something else. Apparently it's 20 hours. So all that restricting myself doing live streams was for nothing. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do any other live streams in the future, like longer ones or things just listing, or I don't know. I don't know what people will watch. Bazza Bing Bong, hello. I've never seen you in my chat before. How do you do free postage on everything? Yes, I do. I've started doing that only because I find it simpler. It's not as messy. If someone buys more than one item, there's no having to work out the discounts and stuff when I list everything. Also, yeah, I just find it easier. There's no, it's just, I just find it easier. I don't know what to say really. How do you find that affects your profits? Well, it doesn't really, because if, for example, like I see an item and I research on eBay and it's sold for, say, $7.99 plus £2 postage, so that's $9.99. I will list it for $9.99. It's the same price. I think it's more attractive to buyers because you see free postage, and I think that's more attractive to a buyer than having to put postage on top. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you sell something for 10 quid and then realize you only make £2 or £3 out of it because of the postage and everything. But it would be the same if I sold it for $7.99 plus £2 postage. So I'm going to at least still trial it as free postage for my items and just see how I go. I think it's best for me. Just 'cause it's simpler. I don't have to work out postage either when I list something. I can just weigh it and size it up, and then that's it. I don't have to worry about anything else. Chris, I've never worked out how to do that. Do you need a store for it? I don't know if you need a store. The annoying thing is I couldn't sell similar and then add the variation on. I literally had to create a listing from scratch to do it. When you do create listing on your My eBay, it comes up with sort of halfway down, it says create variations, and then you go into a separate screen and do it from there. It was a little complicated to get started, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I got scripts with it quite quick. Chris says, I have to check out your Young Jedi listing. Yeah, I've got a couple. So if I show you. Oh, here they are. They're all at the top. So I've got Jedi Council foils. I've got 4 foils from that. I've got these. I've got lots. I've got multiples of these. Young Jedi Menace of Darth Maul set foils I'm selling separately. They're all £1.50 each, apart from Sebulba's Pod Racer, which is $2.99 because it's a more rarer foil. And then I've got this one on its own, Battle of Naboo set Darth Maul's lightsaber, which I've had some interest in already. but it hasn't sold yet. So yeah, that's the Young Jedi. I have got boxes of Jedi Council and Menace of Darth Maul. These are the foils out of them, but I've got boxes of like rares and commons and uncommons. I need to sort. I don't really have time to sort them at the moment, but I will eventually have some more Young Jedi sales to put on my eBay. Hi, Michael. Irrelevant, but loving that rug. The Union Jack rug, yeah. It's nice, isn't it? I've always liked Union Jacks. Chris. Okay, cheers. I'll put that. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I haven't got very many on there. I literally wanted to work out how to do variations. That's why I put those cards on. I've got a bunch of Star Wars Destiny. I don't know if you've heard of that game. I used to be quite into that and go to tournaments and play it and stuff. I bought a bulk lot of that a couple of months ago, and it just sat on the shelf because I need to sort it out to list. So eventually there'll be some Star Wars Destiny on my eBay shop as well. So yeah, I don't know if I've got anything else to tell you. I've mentioned my Pokemon Build-A-Bears. Hopefully I'll get around to doing them today. That's why I left them out. I need to photograph them and list them. I've still got some Disney plush. I photographed and edited the photos for them already. So I need to finish them off. And sales yesterday, what was I think I've had 3 sales yesterday. I sold a Baba elephant plush, which is good. I only listed that at the weekend. That sold full price, $22.99. That was good. I sold an action figure, a Poe Dameron action figure, full price as well, which I was quite shocked about. And I sold a DVD as well. I think it went for $7.99, so that was good. But yeah, they'll be in next week's sales videos, which I'll be doing again next Tuesday. Again, if you've got anyone's got a good idea what time to do these, I just set it for 11 o'clock, just because I think if you're going to be around in the morning, you might be around at 11 o'clock. And just gives me a chance to get a bit done before doing my live stream in the morning. But yeah, let me know if you've got a preferred time on a Tuesday you like these. I don't know whether to do mornings or afternoons. So if you're watching this at a later date, let me know, and I can always switch it around. Like this week, going forward, I'll try and do I'll try and set up the live stream on a Monday morning, just so people know when it's going to be on a Tuesday. So you've got like 24 hours to bookmark it, whatever you do with live streams, so you remember it's on. So I don't know if anyone else has got any other questions for me. If not, I will end the stream, I think, because I don't think I've got anything else to share with you this week. The weather's really rubbish today. It's really wet. I don't know what the weather's going to be doing at the weekend. Whether I'll be going to a car boot or not this coming weekend. They are still on in my area. Let's have a look. It's very unreliable, but yeah, but look at this. I don't think I'll be doing a car boot this weekend. So 70% chance of rain. I'll have to do the charity shops. I will be hopefully going to a new town tomorrow around me, charity shopping. If I do that, I will have to do a charity shop haul video for you. That will probably come out, don't know, possibly Thursday. We'll see. Tim said that worked really well. I feel getting the option to set a YouTube reminder for the stream. Yeah, I think you can set reminders. So I thought yesterday morning that's why I would do it, just so people had 24 hours to see when the live stream was on today, even though it was the same time as last week, but you never know. So yeah, I will probably do it again at 11 o'clock next week. If I don't do one before, I don't know, if I'm in the mood to do a live stream, maybe on Saturday, maybe, I don't know. Just have a general chat while I list or take photos. I don't know, I might do that. See what goes on. Depends on the weather, I guess, whether I go out on Saturday or not. So yeah, other than that, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you to everyone who's joined me in the chat and said hello. I'm glad you managed to catch me on the live stream. Hopefully, I'll see you again in the future. And other than that, guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned to my channel for my future videos. Take care, everyone. Bye.